too.
I can't do that. I don't know how to do that, Sasha. You'll have to teach
So
me.
when you go share screen down the bottom,
Yeah.
right down the bottom in the left, there's a tiny little box that says share
Oh,
sound.
oh
Make
yeah,
sure you
yeah.
tick that, otherwise we won't hear anything.
Yep, it's all ticked.
Cool.
Oh, you're so clever, Sasha.
Lots of experience.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that better? You can still see that?
Yeah.
All right, and that didn't change.
No, good.
God.
No.
Good. Look at me go. All right.
Here comes.
Okay, so welcome to, I was going to have a song playing. I was going to have Dance into September playing because I wanted to not really ponder on August too much, guys, because it has been a little bit slow, but I couldn't get the sound playing. I was not going to go there. So just in your heads, Dancing into September, that's what I was going to play. But I know it is still August, and I really shouldn't be talking too much about September, but as I just said, it was a little bit of a slow month, and I want to focus on moving forward and moving into September. That's where I want my focus to be. So I feel like we've all had a little bit of a slow month. Agree? Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah. So throughout the year, we do have our slow months and we do have our months that absolutely pump. And then August is actually, it's renowned, it's known for being, one of the slowest months in the year. After talking to most of you during the week as well, I know you are all pretty much feeling the drag. Maybe the hustle feels a little bit harder. But it is that same feeling throughout the branch as well. So when we look back on the reports and stuff, August and that January, February stage is always going to feel a little bit lower. So, if you're feeling down in the dumps about it, honestly, you're not alone. It is the whole branch. So let's, I guess, if the music was playing, dance right out of August and into September and just not write it off. Think about what we have been doing there and, change a few things if we want to as well. All righty. Okay, so just a little bit of an agenda. It is retro. A couple of us have got our headbands on, but I'm keeping things short and sweet because it is there's nothing really too crazy going on in this meeting. So we'll definitely try and keep it in under that hour, on that hour if we can. But we'll do a quick welcoming, recognition and celebration. We're going to skip the cooking, but we will have a bit of a chat about those new menu matrix as well, or the retro collection too, and see how you guys have been liking it. Have you tried anything? We'll have a chat about the training coming up, where you can find that, tools and info, and then we will wrap up the meeting as well. Okay, so with the tools and tools and info, I'm going to go through and remind everybody of the online training that is on offer. We'll have a chat about who would benefit from these and how it would help your business. So have a think about it. Elise does pop up a lot of training on the Evolutions branch page. At the start of every month, there is a calendar of all the events. Take note of that, screenshot it if you like. And if you ever get stuck at a demo, not sure what to say, you want to come home and just brainstorm on that, have a look at those trainings and see if there's anything that's going to benefit you as well. Our future classes, we're going to have a chat about that at the end as well, and also our one-on-ones. So I want to sort of come into our one-on-ones as a bit of a coaching session as well. So I'll talk about that a little bit later. But get your calendars out, as I'd really love to have those booked in before we leave tonight as well. So those one-on-ones don't have to be a full hour, full half an hour. It can be just a quick 15-minute chit chat on the phone as well. Okay. Okay, so firstly, I want to welcome Sarah into ThermoGems. Some of you might recognize Sarah. She was around a little while ago, well, not so long ago, actually. But now, instead of me introducing Sarah, I actually want to pass it over to her, as I've asked her to share a little bit about why she's popped back to Thermomix for her biz. So
You're on mute.
I spotlighted you.
I was trying to work out how to bloody unmute myself. So I stopped probably July last year because of family issues. Long story. And I didn't have enough time to do anything. So anyway, long story short, my dad just passed away and I thought I needed to do something else for me. So I decided to take it back up. And funny enough, I think it was 2 people at my dad's funeral said to me, "Oh my God, Sarah, are you still doing Thermomix? I need to buy a Thermomix." And I was like, oh, no, I'm not. But I have been thinking about it. And then I thought, you know what, bugger it, I will. So
Good on you.
yeah, I thought, why not? Why not? Keeps me busy. So I've only done one demo. So that was no sale, but that's in the pipeline. He will be an awesome sale when that goes through, and potentially a consultant long term. So that'd be nice. And I was meant to do one yesterday. I think it was yesterday, but she's got gastro.
Ew.
But it was, yeah, I know. So it was quite easy to kind of just swing straight back into it. Actually, it was quite nice.
Yeah,
So,
you know what
yeah.
to do.
yeah.
Sorry
So,
for your
no.
loss.
Oh, thanks. It was only 8 weeks from diagnosis to death. So
Oh my goodness me.
I know he had
Oh,
pancreatic
Sarah.
cancer. Yeah, it was pretty yuck, but anyway, what do you
Oh,
do? So now we've got
welcome
the
back.
fun stuff of the will, which may be
Yeah.
invalid. And he was only married for 5 weeks.
Oh my God, this is devastating.
So and that's only just the start of it,
Oh,
actually, just quietly.
it's such a long
Oh.
road when something like this happens. It's such a long road. And the legal stuff that you have to deal with, it's insane.
And she thought she was getting everything.
She's
They've only been
It's-
together 3 years.
Oh,
So it's really fun.
yeah, no, I don't envy
So-
you at all.
No, so at one point there was a bit of a joke because my brother was highly dependent on my dad. There was a bit of a joke where I had my brother in a psych ward, and then my dad in a freezer. So it was a bit of a, like, I mean, you have to joke about it.
Yeah.
So that was the going joke at
Yeah.
one point there, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh, you have to joke because otherwise you go insane or you lose the plot, don't you?
yeah, you do. So anyway,
Thank you. Well, welcome back.
Yeah,
Obviously, I'm really
thanks.
excited to have you back. I will
Cool.
screen share again because, I should have just paused it. Okay. What can you guys see? Full screen?
We can see the
Next
notes as well. You need to
yeah.
go to
Oh
presentation.
yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now you can see it.
Yep.
Oh, God. Stop looking, guys.
Doing well. It's all good.
Can I just say something really, really quickly?
Absolutely.
When I did my demo on Wednesday last week, I cooked the chicken coconut curry.
Yes.
Why was my cauliflower rice not even warm?
Yeah, it always needs another 10 to 15 minutes. I actually, with that recipe, sorry to butt in, I actually created that recipe again and added extra time, and I use that one in my recipe every single time. You always need 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
That's what I did. Okay, beautiful.
Yeah. Cool. You
Yeah.
did it right. I think they need to change it. The only reason that they won't change it is some people actually like the crunchiness to it.
Yeah.
So
Well,
Wow.
I guess when you're presenting it, you present it in a way that it's to your liking. So if you want it a little more soft, then you would pop the timer on a little bit longer.
Yeah, okay, because I did it for a little bit longer, but the cauliflower rice was still cold. Like it wasn't even warm, and I was like, oh my God, I don't remember it being like this.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I just thought, yeah, so I obviously put the chicken into a thermoserver, and then just put water back in and then just roam it for like another, I don't know, 7 minutes or something, and it was great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so it's not just me.
No. I have to do that all the time, even cooking it at home.
Okay, cool. All right, beautiful.
You guys can see the big screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so where are we up to? Okay, so I now do want to celebrate, those of you that are active this month and those sales leading you into earning your incentives as well. So firstly, congratulations for those Cobalt earners as well. So you've got Stephanie with her 4 sales. Actually, Steph, let me talk to you later about that. Sorry. Carly with her 2 sales and a CAF. So awesome. And Elise with her 4 sales. So Elise isn't on tonight, I don't think. And then almost there, we've got 17 days left to earn the Cobalt vacuum cleaner as well. So, and then a few of you are on 1 sale or 2 sales. But we do have 17 days left on that incentive as well. So pretty exciting. It's still a couple of weeks away until that finishes. Hopefully you guys have got a bit in your pipeline to get those, 1 or 2 sales that you need to get that in the bag. But again, we can have a chat about that in your one-on-one coaching sessions. Pod earners, Elise and Carly and Steph, well done, girls. So those are your little thermo pods. And we do have a few, that incentive has finished. And then we've got the Cutter Pay It Forward. So have you guys heard much about the Cutter Pay It Forward? Do you know what that's all about?
Getting as much as
Did you catch that at the branch meeting at all?
Oh, I haven't watched it yet still.
No, that's okay. So it runs from the 8th of August to the 5th of September. So essentially we are, those cookbooks that we were giving to people for referrals and stuff like that. It's along those lines, although we get to choose who we want to send it to. So it can be, that one customer that always holds a demo for you, or that one customer that's always sharing your socials around, giving out your mobile number, giving out your details to people that want to buy a TM6. So the Cutter is available to you as a free gift to pay it forward if you complete a 10 demo month, or if you complete 5 demos within that time frame, you will get the pay it forward at 50% off. Okay, so there are a few terms and conditions on that one. Let me just go through them. I've just screenshotted it for you guys. The incentive only unlocks. So if you want to write this down, otherwise I can send the screenshot into the group chat. The incentives only unlock when we collectively, so as a branch, hit 3,700 demos held in Australia and 550 demos held in New Zealand. So it's a combined effort. The demos must be held between the 8th and the 5th of September. And then each qualifying demo must be with a different host. Okay, so they will be checking these things. Demos must be validated through QR code check-in. And you can keep an eye out on the ThermoVisions Facebook page for those people that have earned it as well, and any reports. So I will screenshot that. I'll send that screenshot into the group chat as well. So it's actually a really nice way to, thank your customers, or thank that customer that has shown you so much support with the Cutter as well. So, something that's well sought after by all your customers. I think, what does everyone think of that? If you did earn it, you did have someone you could give that to. Do you have that one customer that would really be over the moon with that?
Yeah, I could think of a few.
I know a few people they missed out on when it came out on the mix shop. So it would be pretty cool. Alrighty, so I just want to share the team's progress in August. So it's just a little bit of reporting. I'm not going to ponder too much on it. But you can see here, we had 12 demos booked in. Well, we have 12 demos booked into the hub and a couple of delivery briefings as well. So a few of those demos have been for myself, and a few of those demos haven't been completed either. So it doesn't leave many demos in the hub. So send me some feedback. What's happening with the demos? Are people not wanting to book, or is it hard to make the contact with them at the moment? Who wants to go first?
I'm having a lot of rescheduling going on.
Yep.
The one coming up this weekend, she's already rescheduled twice, so I'm hoping she doesn't this time. And a raffle was drawn that I'd provided the Thermomix for, and that I contacted that lady who won today, tried to get her to have a learning demo, and she said, no, don't want one. I work too much, not interested. Just help me set it up. And I was like, okay. So that's tomorrow night's delivery briefing. But I tried to get, a demo for sure because I need more, but she was no deal.
Yeah, okay. And that's fine. You get people, that's fine. You can get people like that. I guess, it's just that, different customer support where you go, okay, well, you have my number. This is, I want you to set it up properly. Maybe, within the delivery briefing, she'll see the opportunities, at her doorstep, and, she might want to explore a little bit further with a demo. It might be cookie dough. It might be even the cutter. See what happens tomorrow. What about you, Beck?
I'm the same. I've had a couple of reschedules. I have had not a lot of interest from anyone wanting a demo, even for the 12 months free cookie dough. Not one of my people have jumped at the idea. But I did, when my sale was for one of my daughter's friends from school, the dad contacted me and he bought his wife a Thermomix for her birthday. So she has no idea, and he's just texted me saying that they're going to give it to her first thing in the morning tomorrow. So hopefully then she might have one. She's got no idea. She's always asked me lots of questions about it, and he said they've got 3 young children and that they're always at sporting events at night, and he just thinks they both work and it might make their lives easier. So I think she's going to be over the moon. But I think she'll be very overwhelmed as well. So I'm not sure. She might have one. I've just said to him tonight that I'll go around and help them set it up when they're ready. But yeah, hopefully we can get something out of that.
Yeah, awesome. And Sarah, you spoke a little bit about your demos before as well.
Oh, there we go. I unmuted myself. Sorry. I did. Yeah. So I'm planting lots of seeds, and just there's quite a few people wanting to book like further on, like not this month, but further on to September.
Perfect. Yep.
Yeah. So, even just customers at work today, there was a couple who said, I want to book in. So there's lots of sport and stuff going on, like finals and stuff like that as well, I'm finding. So people are preoccupied with all of that. I think once that settles down, people will start relaxing a little bit, and the tax returns and stuff start coming in. And
I think, and I think a lot of you will agree as well, but it's winter. Daylight savings isn't here yet. It's cold. People just want to, snuggle on the couch. Yeah, hibernate. Yeah. Exactly right. So, look at those reschedules, book them in for September, October, and really get those months pumping as well. So don't, dwell on who's rescheduling or who's cancelled for August, because like I said at the start, we all know that it's going to be a slow month. Yeah. Or it has been a slow month. So looking forward to September. But just on that note, just a quick reminder, if you have got demos in the hub that have cancelled or the details have changed, just update those demos in the hub. Okay. It's just for head office reasons, and just so when I go in there I can see what's exactly happening as well.
Question. It's really awkward when you do, like you said before, so say I've put this one through as a delivery briefing, so that once that's closed off, she'll get her 10% voucher. Then if she decides to have a demo, you can't then give them the 20% voucher. It's really awkward how that happens. Like Beck, you're saying you're going to go around there and help them set up. So technically you should be putting that in as a delivery briefing, get their 10%. But then if she has a demo, you've already wasted that. Do you know what I mean?
I never do the delivery briefing one. I never put it in the hub if I know that they're going to have one, because otherwise then they don't get the 20% off. So why would they
know.
want to have a host?
No,
Like,
I
why
know
would they
that, but
want a
I'm
host?
saying more like, what if you've already put it through because they're adamant they don't want
Oh,
one? Then
yes.
they change
Yeah,
their
no,
mind.
I'm
Like
with
you've
you.
already
Yeah,
wasted it. Do you know what I mean?
yeah. No, I
So
couldn't
annoying.
agree more with you.
I hate
Yeah,
that.
maybe just offer it as, you know, which would you prefer kind of thing.
Yeah, but like Sash said, they can
But
say,
they change
now I
it.
don't. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
But then
And
they
then you
speak to their
can't
friends.
then you can't go back and go, oh, okay, I'll give you 20%. Sorry, I've already given you the 10. I can't do anything about it. Like it's really awkward.
Yeah.
And I also, like, I don't know, I'm sure this has probably happened to other people before, but one of my customers messaged me yesterday and she's like, I am so sorry to say this, but my sister just randomly bought a Thermomix off online, brand new. And she's like, if I knew she was going to get one, I would have told her to come through. And she's like, but she hasn't been offered a delivery. No one's contacted her or anything. So is it okay if she joins this group?
Oh,
And I
Who,
was like, yeah, of
what's her
course.
name?
But
What's her name?
oh,
Because if I find that, if I can change the ownership, Beck, you can have that delivery briefing and get the commission for that.
yeah, you should
oh,
have told Elise or Nina straight away because you could have got that
oh.
because they wouldn't have issued it out already.
So
I'll
if
have to find.
if no
She
one's
just joined our
contacted
group,
her,
Nina.
okay, send me her name and her details, and I'll try and get the ownership over to you. I'll explain it to Elise. And even
But
just
I
put
think
it,
maybe she doesn't even want a consultant, just from what the sister said. So, oh, she doesn't want a briefing or anything or a party. She just wants to start
Have
cooking,
the
I guess.
tips.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, the tips. She did comment in my group today to say, wow, some amazing recipe ideas or something. And I was like, okay.
All right, we'll maybe just contact her on the sly if you're already
Sure.
talking to her, and just say, hey, you know, one of the things we do offer is a lifetime consultant. So I'm
Yeah.
here to support you as little or as much as you like.
Will do.
Okay, but just so you know, you're here to support. But if she does, by off chance, want that delivery briefing of some sort, can be
Mhm.
a cookie do, can be set up, it can be first cook, whatever it is, then you'll get that commission as well. So let's try and push for that.
Sure.
Awesome. I'm going to move on. So just remember to update the bookings in the hub if they haven't yet happened or they've changed as well. All right, so the retro cooking session. I don't want to cook. I feel like there's too much happening for us to, you know, to start cooking. I feel like we can save you know, the cooking. Yes, Sash?
I can do this one for you. I literally just made
Yeah.
apricot chicken like half an hour ago.
Oh, there you go. All right, well, tell me about it.
Okay. It was great. I changed a few things on it. I have been waiting for apricot chicken to come onto Cookie Do for years. I love apricot chicken.
There's
And
a
I didn't
risotto.
want I didn't want
Yep.
to do risotto. I'm like, no, I just want apricot chicken. Anyway,
Yeah.
so I was really excited when this came on. So I've just made it tonight for the first time. I did change a few things. So there was things like celery salt and onion this and
Cool.
weird fried onion things and whatever. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. So what I did is it says at the start to get your chicken and then, you know, sprinkle all the stuff over it. So I put the chicken in my Varoma and I chucked a good old packet of French onion soup. I did parsley. I did a little bit of salt, the turmeric, and a couple other things that were on there. And I sprinkled that all over, whatever. Then I cooked it and it was like pink. And I'm like, no, that's got to go on. So I cooked it for another 10 minutes. Here we are talking about this extended time. I think they need to check their recipes.
Yeah.
But I did it for another 10 minutes. It does go back in the bowl later and cook for 12 minutes, but I freak out. I'm like, no, I want to know that it's cooked first before it goes back in the bowl. And it was tender as it wasn't chewy or overcooked or anything like that. So I did an extra 10 minutes and then, threw it in. I got my 2 Thermomixes out because clearly I didn't read the recipe and I was going to do the apricot chicken in one and the rice in the other. But this actually cooks it all at the same time. So the chicken up the top, the rice, then you take the rice out and you put it in a thermoserver to keep it hot. And then you go back to the bowl and then you do your sauce in there. And it makes a hell of a lot of sauce. Don't throw out your juices because it does say on there to pour that into another jug and keep it aside because you do add that in later, which is 150 grams. I'd probably only add 100 grams because it was quite juicy.
Yeah.
But it was delicious. I really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah, we had it at our at Glen Iris at the team leader meeting. It was delicious. It was really, really nice. We made the brandy snaps as well. That was delicious. Bit of a failure. Still tasted good. But if you're going to try that, remember to cook the brandy snaps really well. So
They've got to be crispy.
yeah, we didn't do that.
What
and
is
then
potato
Boston
starch?
I skipped that. I didn't add it.
Okay.
potato starch.
No, I
It's
didn't add it.
yeah, it's just essentially it's just like what's that flour?
Oh, tapioca.
Tapioca or
Corn
cornstarch.
flour?
Yeah. Yeah. The Boston bun I did make the other day, but I actually turned it into apple and sultana scrolls. Really, really good recipe there. Okay, so how are you? So you've tried it. Are you sharing it, Sash? Did you pop that on your socials as a new retro?
Not as yet because I literally just ate dinner and came in here. So we'll do that after the meeting. I've got all
Awesome.
photos and stuff ready to go. Yeah.
Who would you guys recommend this new retro collection to?
Everyone. I don't know.
It's kind of going back to basics when you look at it, in a sense of, what did your mum used to cook, or, what did your grandpa, nan and pa used to cook? You are going back to basics. I don't know about the celery, salt and all that other jazz, but, basic ingredients for these retro ingredients, like old school ingredients type of thing when you're making these recipes, and it does become a trip down memory lane as well. So from my sort of way I'd like to share this is taking a bit of a trip down memory lane and go, hey, who in your family, if you're presenting cookie doing these recipes at a cooking experience or on socials. Good night, Emmy. She's so cute. Ask those questions. What does this remind you of? Who do you think of when you're making this recipe kind of thing? And get them involved in a real personal level as well. Okay.
I did do 400 grams of rice too, actually. So it made 5 massive dishes. I easily could have done 6.
Yeah,
so,
that's a lot.
Yeah. And then I'm feeding my best friend. I told her tomorrow night to come around and grab a container because it's her favorite thing in the world to eat, but her kids don't eat it, so she never gets it.
Oh. Well, there is a little reminder here as well that if you are creating this, or your VIP customers are creating this as well, you can take those photos and share them on ThermoVisionaries tomorrow using the hashtag Team Retro. So I can also remind you of that in the chat as well. But let's move on. The Cookie Do subscription as well. So that is your 12-month extended Cookie Do subscription via your host rewards. It is a limited time offer, but it has been extended until the 9th of October. So I don't think anyone has been gaining any traction with the Cookie Do host reward, right?
Only $69. Like, why would you get that when you can get a thermoser or something else that's valued more? I don't know. Same as a blade cover. No one ever chooses a blade cover. They just buy it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So it's the value for money then, isn't it?
Unless there's someone who's already got everything, then yeah, it would be good for them. But
yeah, exactly right. Did you catch the workshop that Elise did the other week? Have you seen the recording on that?
No, not yet.
Okay, so it's just I'm pretty sure I popped it up on our team page, so Evolution's branch page, the YouTube channel for that there. If you want it, let me know, because a lot of a lot of our customers, if you ask in the VIP chat, they're not utilizing Cookie Do. So maybe we can, if you do have a VIP chat going, maybe put a poll up and just say, you know, who has Cookie Do? Have you been using it as much as you thought you would? Is there something that's, you know, stopping you from using Cookie Do? Are you finding it difficult? Does it confuse you, kind of thing? And see who wants that recording, and try and get that out there, you know, to maybe try and push this subscription a little bit more. Because if you go, hey, you can get it, you know, an extra 12 months for free, this is how you get it. Maybe then that can generate a few more bookings in the hub as well. Righty. So just on Cookie Do, are you guys up for a little bit of a true or false questionnaire on Cookie Do? Yeah, cool. Awesome. All right, screenshotted it as well, so bear with me. All right, true or false? This is just to get you guys a little bit more familiar with Cookie Do if you're not yet. Every purchase of a new TM6 comes with 6 months access to Cookie Do. True or false?
True.
Very correct. Cookie Do 3.0 is only available via mobile app.
False.
False. Oh, you're like, is that a trick question? If Cookie Do 2.0 user upgrades to Cookie Do 3.0, all of their collections remain unchanged.
True.
True. That is true. I will screenshot this as well so you guys can have got it. Cookie Do 3.0 provides personalized recipe recommendations based on user preference.
True.
True, yeah. So the way I like to explain that in my demos as well is it's a little bit like Spotify. You know, the more you use it, the more specific the recommendations are going to be for you. Cookie Do 3.0 cannot be used by TM31 owners.
False.
False, that's right. They can still have the app. They can still utilize those recipes as well. Cookie Do 3.0 provides nutritional information for recipes, including calorie count and macros breakdown. True or false?
What's a macros breakdown?
Like your calories and stuff, I think.
Oh, true anyway.
True.
Don't know what it means, but true.
TM5 customers must have a cookie to use Cookie Do 3.0.
True.
True. True. True.
Hang on, no, they could
False.
use it on the app.
False.
Yeah, they don't need to. No, if they want it on their screen, they have to, but otherwise they can. That's tricky, that one.
That is a tricky one. I was looking at it going, no, it's not right. Okay, Cookie Do 3.0 provides seasonal recipe recommendations based on users' location.
I
didn't know this either.
Well, I'll go true then, but I didn't know that.
True, it is true.
There you go. I did not know that.
The investment for a 12-month Cookie Do 3.0 subscription is $69 AUD. True.
True.
When a new cookie is activated, the user receives 6 months access to Cookie Do 3.0.
Yeah.
True. Very good. There you go. So a few little truths and falses there. Who wants that screenshot? I'll pop it in the chat box so you can, to our Facebook chat box so you can use that. Just if you come up with any questions there from customers, you've got that to refer to as well. Okay. Let me move on. This out of the way. Okay, so there is a little bit on Cookie Do for this team meeting. Just a few stats and stuff. So the total number of Thermomix customers and what it means for Cookie Do and what it can mean for you as well. So let me just move forward here. Okay. I keep having to move your faces because I can't see. All right. The total number of Thermomix customers. Does anyone want to give me a ballpark?
Is this in Australia or New Zealand? Both?
Yeah, across Australia and New Zealand.
Oh, we've been told this a million times. I can't
So
remember.
this, I'll move it forward. This number increases every day when a customer is new to Thermomix, purchases via a consultant, or buys their first Thermomix secondhand. I'll move on. So we're at 675 Thermomix owners.
Nice.
Okay, it's pretty insane. How many of these owners do you think have an active Cookie Do account?
Half. If
Half?
that.
So maybe less than half?
Yeah, a little bit less, I reckon.
Beck, what do you reckon?
I'm going to say like a third.
A third? Steph, what do you reckon?
Sorry. Oh my
You're
God.
right.
Gee. I'm going to say maybe like a quarter.
All right. So almost.
Is anyone going in
200.
eighth?
Let me go. Sorry. There we go. Almost 200,000. So out of those 675 customers, only 196,000 have a Cookie Do, an active Cookie Do subscription.
Wow.
Why is that shocking? Is that like, are people, why do you think that is? Is it because they're using it manually? Is it because they haven't had their delivery briefing on it? Is it because they don't want to pay for it?
I think two things. Like they don't know how to use it. They don't know how to use it to their benefit. So they don't see any benefit in it and then they don't resubscribe.
Yeah.
And the other thing is probably the cost to some people, yes.
Yeah. So what's the value in Cookie Do for you? Sasha, I'll start with you because you're already on there.
God, it just blows my mind that people don't use Cookie. I have one friend who has a TM5. She refused to upgrade because she will not use Cookie Do. She uses it manually, skinny mixes, and I think that's what she's always known. So that's what she wants to stick to. That's probably the same with the TM31s. They love using it manually. They don't want to have all the pretty pictures and all that crap on there. So that's just what they're used to and what they like. But I think once maybe you have Cookie Do, you see the benefit to it, you wouldn't not have it.
Yeah. Yeah. And what's your value? What do you take out of Cookie Do though?
Oh, everything. I just love meal planning, saving time. I love looking at all the new recipes and just the inspiration of it too.
Yeah. Sarah, what do you love most about Cookie Do?
What do I love? Just the time thing. Like tonight I've whipped up 2 meals because both the kids wanted something different.
Yeah.
So I could just quickly go between the 2 things. And just meal planning, I think. And like Mia the other night, she wanted like carbonara. And I know she doesn't like creamy carbonara, and I had to find one without cream. So we boop, 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 done. Yep, send it to the machine.
Yeah.
I mean, how bloody it can't get much easier.
Yeah, it's shocking that there isn't that many people that don't have an active account.
That's right. Actually, I'm doing a demo on at a couple of weekends from a lady who I sold one to when I previously was in it. So she's finding it hard to do the Cookie Do thing. So I'm going to go and do like I'm doing a demo, but we're going to focus on the Cookie Do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and try and get her back into it. So
Perfect. What screen can you see there? Is it just no writing, just pictures?
No writing, just pictures.
All right, so let's do the math. Okay, we've discussed why we like the Thermomix, a little bit about why others don't like it or don't want to use it. But we've got 675,000 active Thermomix owners. Let's dig a little bit deeper. We know that number so far. Cost equals, customers not using Cookie Do. So we can see the active Cookie Do subscribers there at, just under 200, but seeing the non-users, the ones that aren't using Cookie Do, that number is a little bit more in your face, I think. What do you think? It's a little bit more shocking, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Total of numbers. Okay. Alrighty, this is what we're going to do. Okay, so out of our 196,000 Cookie Do customers, 139 roundabouts are TM6 owners.
Mhm.
Okay. 46,000 have a TM5 and a cook key. And just over 5,000 have a TM5 with no cook key. Okay, and then we've got 1,500 TM31 owners. Okay, the next one is what shocks me the most. No registered device. So we've got Thermomixes out there with, they haven't even logged on to Cookie Do. They're not even using their 6-month free.
That'll be the people that still have it sitting in the box in their house.
Yeah, there's people like that.
Yeah. One of mine will not set her Thermomix up. It's sitting in a box. She's had it for over a year. I keep contacting her. No. My new black one's sitting here in a box unused. So there'll be a few like that, I guess.
Yeah. So what opportunities can you see in these numbers? Think the hub.
Upgrades.
Yeah, definitely.
Cookie sales to your TM5s or try to get them to upgrade, I guess.
Yeah. Upgrades, delivery demos, or demos, Cookie Do demos,
We do sessions.
Cookie Do sessions. Yeah, absolutely. Just to name a few.
Does this mean the TM5 upgrade is coming?
Beck, what are you doing?
Well, they did say this year.
They did say this year. It is coming. I haven't got any info on that tonight, but it is coming. Yeah,
Can't wait for
definitely. It's going to be this year. I really want you guys to have your September. I can't really say anything, but I'm going to say that. Have your September ready to kickstart.
Say it without saying it, Nina.
I know. Isn't that what Elise used to do anyway?
Yeah.
I didn't say the words.
It's a safe space.
It's exactly right.
Except it's
So-
recorded.
Hey,
Oh yeah.
Except it's recorded.
I'm not going to send it to anybody else except for our team.
Delete that bit.
Yeah. Cut and paste. So have your Septembers ready to go, yeah? September through to October. I can't, there has not been a date. Elise does not know a date. There's been no date passed down, but she has said September, October, get into your hub, make note of who you want to contact, make a list of all your TM5 owners, make a list of even your TM31 owners as well. Make a list. Think back to who you have spoken to in the past. Make a new Franco list. Go for gold. Make it, there's so many people. Your Franco list changes. Yeah, your who you may know list might be back in January. It might have looked a certain way. You might have changed a job. You might have moved house. Your kids might have started at a new dance school. Anything like that, and suddenly your Franco list changes. Okay, you might shop at a different supermarket. All right, so have a look at your Franco list, see where that can be adjusted, and let's try and have, build up that September and October. Not saying too much. All right. So find out, like I was just saying, find your customers, find your TM6 owners, find your TM5 owners, with or without a cook key, find your T31 owners, and find out who, like you said, Sasha, has a Thermomix and is not registering the device at all. So the hub is essential for that. Who here is not comfortable with the hub? Who here has no idea where to find that? Yeah. Me, like it is such a rabbit hole. It is such a, like, it is insane. Like me becoming a team leader, Sasha, you would know, you've, dived deep into the hub as well. There is so much to understand. There is so much information there. If you want to work on something in particular, let me know in our one-on-one coaching as well. All right. We can really focus down, zoom in on that as well. Okay. So it's okay. So some consultants may not have this data as well, like you, Steph and Carly. You might, a little bit newer. You might not have all of this information, but we can definitely go down a different avenue as well. All righty. The facts. Current conversion rate. Let me just pull that slide up for you guys so you can see. When a customer's initial 6-month cookie do comes to an end, only 50.3% of these customers are paying to upgrade and either upgrade or continue to use Cookie Do 3.0. Seriously, only 50%. Okay, so a lot of the time it is, like Sasha said before, they don't want to pay for the upgrade. That's fine. That's their decision. A lot of the time there are, so those 6-month emails that you guys receive are a little reminder as well. So not only does it tell you that your customer subscription, 6-month subscription is almost up, but it is a little reminder for you guys, letting you know that they haven't yet had their delivery briefing either. Okay, so it might be something you're aware of, or it might be something you've forgotten about as well. But that is definitely a part of that 50% of those customers taking up that upgrade. So that is, again, another avenue for you to have a look at. So if you go through your emails and have a look at those ones that have been sent to you for those cookie do reminders, and try and maybe book a delivery briefing in through that as well. Okay, so skip that. Are you ready for a launch party? What are we launching?
Oh God, don't say the TM7, I'm out.
No.
Too bizarre.
That's why the trade-off's coming, I get the feeling.
I would be out. I'd be out too. Trust me. I don't want to do
I'm out.
No, it is the sister Kobold. All right.
Oh,
So
okay.
the new Kobold is launching. Oh, funny, Sash. Okay, so you can now share as of tomorrow, as soon as it hits Unleashed, just a quick reminder while I'm thinking about it, nothing gets shared on socials unless it's on Unleashed. Okay, so if you haven't yet gone into Unleashed and ticked on your notifications, making sure that you're getting all of them, because you can have them switched off, make sure that they're switched on and you'll be getting all the notifications as well. So as of tomorrow, you'll be able to share it, hopefully, if it's up there, but you can purchase them from the 24th of August. Okay, and it actually comes with a gift with purchase. So I don't remember a time where the Kobold has come with a gift with purchase. Okay, so there it is. There you get your 3 times filter bags, and they're valued at $200 as well. So the first image is without the mop head. The second image is with the mop head. Can I just say though, firstly, we are TM6 consultants. Okay, we are not Kobold consultants. I don't expect you to know the ins and outs of Kobold. I don't expect you to bring a Kobold. You don't need to bring a Kobold to a cooking demonstration or anything like that. But there is a referral commission for Kobold as well. So they are made available to you guys when you have already had a TM6 sale. Okay, so just like any other mix shop item, commission is only available to you guys with you guys being active within the month as well. It is a good income stream, as you can see here. The referral for just the cordless vac is $60. The referral for the vac and mop bundle is $100. And then the full kit and caboodle, you get a commission of $150. So who here has sold a kobold before? Sash, Beck, yep, Sarah, yep. Was it easy? Was it an easy sale, or did you bring it into your demos?
No, they were just, I've sold a few. They were just wanting to buy them anyway. So it was easy. Yeah.
Did you share
Mine
it
was
on
easy.
socials?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But mine hates hers.
Who?
Oh.
Your mum?
Openly tells me. Mm-mm.
What does she
A
hate about
girlfriend.
it?
Her
Oh,
tiles always look streaky,
Yeah.
and she's
what, with
tried
the mop?
she's tried
Which-
every different mop
Vinegar?
head,
She tried
she's
just
tried
using.
everything.
Is
Mm.
she
Mhm.
using the actual detergent that comes with it?
She's tried every detergent. We've bought different mop head pads, and she hates it.
Oh,
I never use the mop part. It's still in a box in the cupboard. I only
Oh,
use it as a
really?
vacuum cleaner. Yep. I'm
I
terrible.
use mine, and
gosh.
it's fine. But yeah.
Maybe
I
has she
love
got
mine.
shiny tiles?
Mm.
That'll
Yep.
be why. Nothing, no mop's ever gonna work. Like
She thought this
they're
was gonna
shiny
work.
tiles.
Mm.
Mm.
So we don't, as I said, we don't have to know everything. There is a bit of a kobold on the Mix Academy. There is a bit of a kobold learning segment there that you can watch. But if you have someone interested in the kobold, you can send them straight to head office. And that commission will still go under your name. But as of the 23rd, you will be able to create a buy button link for the kobold as well. Okay, so just where
Can I
you do
just
it.
mean,
Hmm?
don't you think that the referral money is a little bit shit compared to the fact if you sell a pizza oven for $500 and something, you get like $80 on that.
Especially if you don't sell a Thermomix in that month, it's even shitter. You don't get it.
I
Of
know.
course. I think $60 for a $1,700 item is.
Yeah, it's pretty crap.
Yeah, but like I
Mm.
said, I honestly don't give a crap about kobold. We're here for Thermomix. Yeah. So
It's just an add-on.
it's just an add-on, you know, and if you've got someone interested, why not? Okay, but at the end of the day, that's it. We're Thermomix consultants, not kobold consultants, which is why I really don't mind if you don't know everything about them. Like, you don't need to, and you can send them to head office. Like I said, they'll put everything through, and you'll still get your commission as well. All right. If you do, however, want to add the discussion into your demos, you can. Okay. There's going to be on the virtual digital flip chart, there's going to be a new page added in. Okay. So just talking about the history of Vorwerk and where it started. So if you guys didn't know, it was the vacuum cleaner before the Thermomix. Okay, that's where it all started. But you can definitely tune it into your demos if you want to. Okay, like I said before, you can call Roneen or Albie in at Glen Iris at the head office there, and they can pop through that sale for you. Okay, still under your name. I'm going to play a little video. Is it already played? It's already played.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm loving
There
the
you
new
go.
VK7 cleaning system, and that it's even more powerful and more convenient than ever before.
Let me just pause that. So this
Is
is
that
just
her
a little
daughter?
video. I think it is, yeah. Little video on just to freshen you up about the new VK7.
Here is what our staff team love about the VK7.
Oh, look at that handle.
Let's push them down and pull that out. Give it a clean, pop that back in. taking our battery off. And in here, we've got our filter, but we've also got our little fragrance chips as well. So no more smelly dog hair or anything, and they come in a packet.
How cute.
Awesome. So I will say that I do love my Kobold, only because it is with a filter bag, and I love that for a household of asthmatics and croup sufferers as well. So it does help with that. Whereas with my Dyson, that air just blows all out the side and everyone's sneezing as well. So that is another good aspect to the Kobold vacuum cleaner. The new one does have an app connected to it as well. So it'll let you know things like when the bag's full, when it needs to be emptied as well. But yeah, so there is if you head to the Mix Academy, there is a learning asset on the Kobold. So if you want to feel a little bit more confident in recommending that, you can absolutely jump over to there. But there are, just a little reminder, 17 days left to earn it. But if you are struggling or you're not sure if you'll quite make it, we do have a buy-in option as well. Okay, so I do recognize that not all of us will reach the 4 points required to get the VK7. So Thermomix have made it a little bit easier, a little bit more accessible, with the ability to buy in at just 2 points and clean up with a 50% off offer as well. So those of you who have earned the 4 points but don't quite make it to the 6, they have a chance to still grab the mop attachment at 50% off discount as well. Okay, so do we all know where we're tracking with the Kobold Earn?
Yeah. 0 points for me.
Okay, Beck, where are you tracking?
Wow, I think 2, if that sale ever finds its way to Boomy, it'll be 2.
And are you going to gun for the 4 for the 17 days, or do you think you might buy into it or not?
Well, look, the hope would be there for 4, but if not, with 2, I don't know if I could buy in when I've got the other one staring at me right next to me. So if you earn it, it's different, but to pay, yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah. Yeah, but I do love my Kobold. So if I have earned it, but I haven't earned the mop, I'd love the mop because I do use it all the time. It's actually permanently on my vacuum cleaner, and I just mop and vac where I have to around the dinner table and stuff like that. Righty. Let me just have a look at the next. Just want to.
Does it leave a dryish finish when you do that, or is it quite wet still?
It depends. You've got levels of water. So you've got 1, 2, 3 levels of water. I'm pretty sure the new one's different. I haven't got mine yet to open it. But if you're on level 3 with water, it can be quite wet. But I normally turn that off halfway through. So
yeah.
Okay. Let me move on. Yep. So that's just the buy button link will be available in the hub as of the 23rd of August as well. Okay. Now, special announcement. Let me just move that over here. Who here? I know Steph had a little inquiry about earning the black. It is becoming available to earn, but we must have the classic white available. Must have the classic white first. So is there anyone in your pipeline that you think might be interested in coming on and earning a black? Not yet. I can see you're thinking really hard there, Sasha.
I can't even sell a black one, let alone get someone on to earn one. I have no one interested in black. It's actually blown my mind because last time black came out, I was sitting in the car driving on a holiday and sold 6 in like 2 hours.
That's
And
incredible.
This time I got nothing. It's really weird. Anyway.
That is very weird. 6 in one trip.
Yeah, I was going on holidays. Hubby was driving and I was making the dollars. And most of them already had a white one too. So this was their second machine, but yeah.
All right. Well, just to touch base on the black levels as well, more than half have been sold, and they were sold within 4 weeks. Okay, so a little bit of a prediction, we're probably going to sell out of the blacks within 3 or 4 weeks. Okay, since the blacks became available, have a guess at the percentage of compared to black and whites have sold. Where do you think the blacks are sitting? On the higher end or on the lower end?
Lower.
Lower? Anyone else? No. So since they were announced, the black holds the most sales at 70%.
Oh, wow. I did not expect that.
Yeah. So people are definitely wanting the black over the white. Also, there is a pretty cool virtual share on the assets as well. Steph sent it to me a couple of weeks ago, but you can literally place the black or the white anywhere on your kitchen virtually and check it out and see how it looks. So if you've got people that are unsure about how it's going to look on their kitchen bench, you can definitely use that. That's sold a few blacks I know of throughout the branch as well. Okay, so incentive reminders. Close 2 sales earns you the 5-pack of the magazines. Who's keen on these magazines? Do we know what it means? No. So imagine standing in line at the grocery store, Safeway or Coles, and you're having a look at the Woman's Weekly. You've got tastes there, but you've also got the Thermomix magazine recipe book as well. Okay, so what do you reckon? What sort of exposure do you reckon that's going to hold for people that have never heard of Thermomix? Do you reckon they'd pick up the recipe book? Yeah, I reckon they would. I think I always pick up the taste book or the Coles recipe books looking for inspiration and then put it down because I'm like, well, I have Cookie Do. I have a Thermomix. I don't need that. We'll put that away. But if there was a Thermomix magazine, would you pick it up?
I think maybe you'd be more inclined to pick it up if you knew of Thermomix or had a Thermomix. I'm not sure if you'd never heard of it, you'd actually pick it up because I mean most people have heard of Thermomix. And if you didn't have one or you weren't interested, I'm not sure you would pick it up really. If that makes sense. Maybe I don't
they
know.
will.
Yeah.
All right, so these are the incentive reminders there. So just moving on to the last slide, guys. Sorry, I know I'm very cautious of time. We have gone over a little bit, but I do want to book in our one-on-ones. So I want to look at them as a coaching session. Like I said at the start of the meeting, it doesn't have to run for an hour. It doesn't have to run for half an hour. It can be in the car, but let's just book it in. And if we get to that date and it can't happen, I'd love for you guys just to send me a text message of, what you're doing for the month, where you're at and what you need help with as well. Okay. Just so I know where you guys are heading into the month of September. But looking at the first week of September, Steph, I might just start with you because you're at the top of my screen. What days and times are best for you?
Any evening.
Any evening?
Mark, yeah. I'm pretty easy.
What time?
Like 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Yep. Okay. So let's just say, can we Sorry?
No, hang on. Tuesdays and Wednesdays are tennis and basketball. So no. So Monday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay. Monday the 4th.
That's my birthday.
Oh,
Don't
Okay.
do that day.
no.
No. Just to
All right, let's go.
could you do that Thursday?
The Thursday, the 7th.
Yes.
Yep, let's go there. So I'll
Okay.
book it in for 8 o'clock.
Yep, perfect.
Okay. Sasha, I think you're good on Wednesdays, aren't you?
I was just about to say, can we do Wednesday the 6th at like 5 o'clock or 4:30 or something?
Sure can. Now that week my son is actually having an operation, but I'll still be available. Okay. So either phone call or Zoom. I've always got my phone and computer around. So 4:30.
Yeah, I'll just jump on straight after work. Also, is our next team meeting the 18th of September?
Let me double check that. I haven't got the calendar in front of me.
And I think branch is the 4th, right?
Yes. Yeah. All right, Beck. Throw me a day.
Mhm. Sorry, I'm trying to open up my calendar.
You're all right.
What about the 1st of September?
Let's go for it. Done.
Can we do in person so I can have baby cuddles?
Yes. Coffee date it is.
Okay.
I want baby cuddles.
We can do baby cuddles. He's had his jabs now, so
Oh,
we're good. We can go anywhere. All right, Sarah, when are you free? You're a tricky one.
Yeah, I was just looking at the Friday the 1st as well. What time are you doing back on that Friday?
Do you want to share my baby cuddles?
No, I do mine by phone because I finish work at 2 on a Friday,
Yep.
but I don't have to pick up Jake until like 3:15, so I could do like, on the run in between.
Okay. Are you available a little bit later, maybe in the evening that day?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think so.
I've just got a team leader thing happening that day.
Yeah, I can do I could do like the 4th.
Yep. What time? Actually, hang on a second. I think that's
I
his.
can actually do any night that week.
Oh, the night of the 4th.
that's
Any
branch.
night that week.
That's
Yeah.
branch. Yep. Okay, let's do maybe straight after Sasha on Wednesday.
Yeah. So what time would that be?
About 5:30ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Wednesday the 6th. Okay, I'll put that in.
Alrighty. Carly, when are you free? Or actually, I think Carly, I'm catching up with you on Thursday. So we'll
Yeah.
discuss it then. Yep, perfect.
Yep.
Have I missed anyone? No, I haven't missed anyone. All right, awesome, girls. Any questions?
No.
No? Thanks for coming to our groovy team meeting. Can't believe I just said that. All right, awesome. I've got you guys booked in. We'll have a chat. Have a look at your hubs. If you've got any questions in regards to that, we'll message me at any time. Otherwise, we can save it for our one-on-ones. But like I said, let's get all the ducks in line for September, October. Yeah?
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, girls. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Okay, bye.